I'm Romina. I'm a 2L at the Henry and R. Jackman Faculty of Law at the University of Toronto. If someone asked me why law today, I think I would probably say similar things to what I said in my application. Although maybe the focus of the type of law I want to practice has changed slightly, because when I applied, I really wanted to be an international human rights lawyer, and now I think I've kind of shifted more to the domestic, maybe Canadian or North American landscape. Kind of this desire to advocate for people during a very difficult period in their lives if they're pursuing litigation is something that I've always been interested in, and I'm still very interested in now in law school. Something I've learned about myself is that I'm a lot more curious than I think I give myself credit for, or that I thought I would be coming into law school. I think coming in, I had a specific idea of what I thought I would be interested in, what I thought I would do. But fortunately for me, being in law school has been like falling in love with different things every single day. I'm always endlessly surprised that like some of my favorite courses have been like property and like business organizations. I would have never thought that I would have really liked those courses coming into law school, but yeah, I've learned that I'm a lot more curious than I think I thought I was when I applied. I think one of the ways that law has helped me or changed the way that I approach problems or solving problems is kind of this idea of seeing the forest and not missing the forest for the trees, which is something that a lot of professors at this law school say. But I think it is important, is kind of taking a step back and kind of looking at the issue as a whole, spotting out the particular issues that are active in any situation, and then approaching those issues accordingly. I kind of like, in my head, I think of it as like a transition from short division to long division. Even though I don't know if that's exactly perfectly analogous to missing the forest for the trees, I think there's a way in which like I approach problems that's a lot more structured and a lot more logical than probably I used to before law school. There's a lot of things that I'm involved in at the law school that have definitely challenged me and helped me grow. I think probably one of the biggest was doing a competitive moot in upper year. Just even the process of learning how to write a factum and practicing doing oral submissions, speaking slowly, answering questions point first. It's something that's not super natural to me, but it's been a really, really great challenge and practice in law school. I know it's a cheesy answer, but I do really enjoy our community at the law school. I feel like I have a really supportive group of friends that I can turn to when I'm confused or when I need help. And similarly, the same is true for our faculty in the law school, who have been really, really supportive mentors and help to me, and to our staff, including like the law librarians, the CDO, literally everyone. Everyone is so kind and willing to help when you have a question, and I think that that is so valuable for the law school experience. One moment, it's hard to pick out a particular moment that made me proud, because I think there's moments all the time that make me very happy that I chose to go to law school here. Perhaps like a mundane example, but even just like doing practice exams with my friends leading up to a law school exam, it doesn't seem that exciting, but it's interesting to see how we all think about the problems differently and the different things that we take away from our classes and support each other in kind of a collective process of learning. I think it's easy to see law school as kind of an individual exercise, but it really is not, and it's so much more, in my opinion, beneficial to go through it with a community and with friends and engage in a collective process of learning. And for me, that has been the most valuable part of law school. I think my main goal this year is to just keep learning and trying new things. I know that that's a bit broad, but this will be my first summer where I'm actually practicing in a law firm setting. So I'm excited to kind of navigate that and kind of notice the differences between learning in law school and learning in practice. On a personal note, I also want to try to be more sustainable this year and do little things, save money on coffee by making coffee at home more often, for example. So yeah. I guess I don't have any questions for my future self, but I would like to say to her that I hope that she's happy, and I hope that she's still really, really enjoying law, and still just as curious and gets just as much, I guess, enthusiasm out of the law in practice or wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, as I am in the present in law school.